What's going on, y'all? It's Doc Stanko, and I hope everyone is having a fantastic Mod Monday. So, the last mod we covered was Paylori's Cryo mod, and today's mod is very similar to that with a few extra sprinkles. You guessed it, plus the title kinda says it. Today, we are going to cover the Dino Depot mod. So, diving straight into it, all the items for this mod can be unlocked at level 1, and the first thing we should cover is the Dino Ball. This is essentially a cryopod with way better functionality, and it only costs 1 crystal for 1 ball, or 20 crystals for a stack. If you equip the ball and run up to the Dino to store it, just like you would with a cryopod, you can see right off the bat, it's basically instant. There is also no cooldown to throw the Dino back out, which is pretty awesome. If you hover over the Dino Ball, you can also get very detailed information on the Dino, such as their stats, colors, and so on. If you're on single player or an admin on a server, you can also tweak some settings by holding R to pull up the radial wheel and selecting preferences. Here you can tailor how you want your gameplay to be with this mod, such as allowing you to release a Dino in a boss room. You can also hold R to do a swap between the different dinos you have, or swapping to the digitizer. Speaking of which, the next item to go over is the Dino Digitizer, which will take some metal ingots to craft. There are 2 options here, which is the digitizer and the prototype, which honestly I cannot tell the difference in functionality. So if y'all know, let me know in the comments. But essentially, this is a gun that will shoot the Dino Balls, allowing you to capture your Dino from a pretty good distance. Up next is going to be the terminal, which requires crystal and metal ingots to craft. This is essentially a station that you can craft all the items in, store your dinos in, or, more importantly, can be used to pick up newborn babies. That alone is very powerful, but if you also place an oviraptor in the terminal, then it will also pick up the eggs and incubate them. Oh, and it also collects pooch from the dinos stored, apparently. Next is the Dino Ball storage, which, while you can use a terminal for that purpose, this is a designated item for that. So if you have the resources, you might as well, because the terminal will automatically disable mating once it's full. The last item to go over in this mod is the Dino Ball display, which is a super awesome idea. Essentially, you place your Dino Ball with a stored dino into the display, and it will show you a miniature version of that dino. You can even interact with it to show the dino's automations. This is a pretty awesome way to keep your favorites organized while adding to the base, in my opinion. Another cool feature of this mod is that babies captured will continue to grow up, and once you throw them out, they will get the full imprint. That's a huge plus for those who like to play on single player or don't have the time to worry about the imprinting process. All in all, I think this is a pretty awesome mod that I'm definitely going to add to my playthroughs. I think y'all should give it a go. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed today's video, and I hope to catch y'all on the next one. Until then, later.